Alright, boys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about Reddit traffic for OFM. So I did a video not too long ago, but I want to make an updated one, also including a tool that I use, that my team made. So, yeah, first of all, account setup. We do it all on mobile, basically. If you do want to do it on web, obviously I mentioned it here, but create it on mobile still, and then transfer to web using an anti-static browser and the same proxies as well. We don't buy accounts or farm karma. A lot of people get surprised when I tell them this, but one of the main reasons why people get banned is because either they're buying accounts that are low quality or just not good, and usually buying accounts causes this. If you do buy accounts, make sure you use a good provider. There's obviously a few, but the way we run it, we just don't buy accounts. And we also don't farm karma, which again, farming karma is one of the main things that causes bans. A lot of people don't know this, but it is. So we basically skip these two things, and simply because of this, we have a very low ban rate compared to what most people do. Our ban rate is very low. Um, you know, like out of 100 accounts, we probably only get like 5 to 10 bans, so it's very good. Warm up, pretty short, 3 to 5, around 3 to 5 days. Obviously, the way to look at it is the longer you do it, the safer. But our warm up's like 3 to 5 days, and in this warm up, all we do is just scroll, join like one subreddit or two subreddits per day, and just upvote once or twice as well. Do that same thing for 3 to 5 days, and then you can start. So, obviously, actual account setup, banner, just make it the model's body, maybe a little bit of face as well. Don't add a profile picture, just use the Reddit avatars, make like a girly one. Obviously, name, bio, just make it niche specific, but keep it short and simple. No one's going to read a whole paragraph in your bio. Just keep it simple to the point with a CTA saying to click the link and then add a link. Um, and yeah. And the main thing to remember as well, I'll mention it probably a bit later about other things, but with Reddit, one of the main things to remember is you need to have everything different. So, what I mean by this is like, literally everything. The content, if you're going to use the same content, spoof it. Links, just use a different tracking link each time. Captions can't be the same. Subreddits can't be the same. Basically, every Reddit account that you have for a model, nothing should link to each other. Okay, everything should be different. One little thing that links to each other can get them both banned, so just make sure you don't do that. And yeah, but once your account's done or like made, increase the post by one post a day until 20 days. The first day, one, then two, then three, then four, all the way until you get to 20. I should have mentioned this a bit earlier, but mobile data or proxy. So yeah, mobile data works fine as well for Reddit because obviously it's on mobile. So Reddit's obviously going to assume you might be using mobile data, but you can use a proxy as well. Obviously, proxy is a bit more important if you're planning on transferring to web. But yeah, and then pinned post promoting the OF link, and another one with a GIF of the model, and then the link in the comments. So every account we run is niche specific. So that's sort of the best way to get people to like sort of build like a fan base on your Reddit, so that people like appreciate all your posts. For example, one account feet, another one boobs, another one ass, another one maybe full nude, maybe one just SFW, just stuff like that, right? This is the best way to run Reddit, and then also it's a good way to run Reddit because you're gonna know which niches work the best. So let's say you start with just two accounts. One will be feet, one will be boobs. If you see a tracking link performing better, let's say the feet one, you now know that feet is a better niche for your model than boobs, and you can focus on that and scale it more by doing more accounts on feet related subreddits. Um, Next is most important thing on Reddit is testing. I tell this to everyone when I talk about Reddit because a lot of people, the mistake that they make with Reddit, and honestly this is literally what most people do, is not testing enough. Right? A lot of people, they'll start Reddit, they'll just get random pieces of content, find a random, like basically random subreddits and just start posting. And they'll do that and they'll matter the results and they'll just assume, oh, it's not working, it's not worth it, blah, blah, and they'll give up. This is not the way to run Reddit. The way to run Reddit is at first keep testing until you find out what works. So the content, the captions, and the subreddits, like I put here. You gotta keep testing these three things basically, and obviously niche as well, until you find what works. So let's say you're doing the feet niche and you've joined 20 subreddits for feet niche and you got content ready and you're testing it out and it's not performing well. It doesn't straight away mean that that niche or your model isn't good for Reddit. First, try out different subreddits, try out different content. If that doesn't work, try out a different niche. Maybe that niche completely isn't good for you. And then try another one. And keep trying until something just brings better results, and then you can scale it. Alright, next is SpoofsyBot on Telegram. So this is basically spoof content. So on Telegram for images, it's SpoofsyBot. To spoof videos, just use RedGifs. RedGifs sort of automatically spoofs your videos. Just upload it each time with a new link, and it'll work fine. Alright, last, this is basically all you need for Reddit. Now, the number one tool to help you scale. So, my team made this tool called Reddit Reader. It's basically a tool that just helps you sort of scale and perform better and just be able to like sort of analyze everything in general on Reddit. So the features on here are a status checker, which basically just, just shows you, if you're active, shadow banned. Account analyzer basically just shows you your activity of posts. Subreddit scraper, obviously this is one of the main things that people appreciate, is a subreddit scraper. It helps you find subreddits for whatever you need. Requirements, again, sometimes the requirements aren't as clear in some subreddits as others, so it's obviously good to just have a tool that just shows you. Verification, again, just shows you if you need verification in a subreddit or not. And then performance, it just shows you, like a analyzed message of your performance on posts and subreddits, blah blah. And yeah, obviously you can assign VAs as well, which is obviously really good, because this is sort of like a tool that will help you scale with VAs. Your VAs can use this and analyze what's performing, what's not performing, and yeah. If you guys do want more information on this, I'll leave a link in the description to check it out. I've got a discount code as well, which I'll leave there. And yeah, see you guys later.